One of the DIY kits for the bird planter, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time here for the blurry video, but this is what came out when I was putting this guy together. So the first thing you want to do is take the surround, and there are two little tabs there that you can see that I put together, and I'm just going to hold them down. What I like to use is CA glue. Here you can see I'm putting a little line right where the joint fit together pretty snugly. I might have put a little more in there than needed, but here I'm going to use a propellant that is actually going to accelerate the setting of the CA glue, so it's going to pretty much instantaneous. So by magic, all of a sudden the glue is set. Apparently I'm going to put a few more squirts in there for good luck. So with this, if you do get a little bit too much on there, just like I did on this guy here, just take some 120 grit sandpaper and just sand it down, and it comes out pretty smooth. So the next thing you're going to want to do is put the either the front or the back together. Here I'm putting the front together, and what you're going to do is line up the inside edges, and that'll make sure everything's perfectly aligned. You're also going to want to make sure that you have the smooth edge of both surfaces pointing out, so in this case down. Then you just take that CA glue again, which is my preference. You can use pretty much whatever you want, but it works the best for me. Then you're just going to go around the edge. But you don't need a ton. So you don't need a ton, but you just need a little bit of a line, and then just put some of that accelerant on there. Now keep in mind I do have a good exhaust system going overhead, and a mask going, so that stuff is a little toxic. So just holding it down just to make sure all the pieces are held together nicely. And then you can see here I got stuck a little bit, but that's all right, because one of the easy things you can do if this does happen to you is you can take some sandpaper. I've got some 3000 grit on hand here that I'm actually using. You might not have to go that high, but I just went over top of it a few times, and it smooths out pretty well. And this one's set for being painted anyway, so you won't even notice that once it's painted. So after that, all you gotta do is pop the surround in around the outside. Slides in there pretty nicely, and then put that CA glue around the inside edge. That should go on pretty smoothly for you. And then give it another little spray. That should set up pretty quickly. Yep, and there it is. So what I'm doing here is I'm just looking around, just making sure all the edges are flush with the circle. And I'm finding one little spot that wasn't quite flush. So I'm going to put that together. Hold it into place. And there you go, just like magic, it's together. Alright, so very last thing, you just want to put the back together. And same process, just line up the inside edges. go. Just put the outside circle of glue around. Just want to make sure you don't do too much there. Give it one last spray and everything will come together just like magic. So the last thing you want to do is line up the two horizons, and once you see that they're both lined up pretty nicely, then all you have to do is glue up that last inside edge and you are done with the assembly process. So this is actually the most awkward part of the whole deal, but if you do have a smaller bottle, it does help out a lot. And just give it one last spray and you are done. All together, you can paint it, you can leave it like it is. If you have one of the options that's veneered, then you can stain it or do what you would like with that. So if you like what you see, feel free to take a look at the Etsy store and purchase one of these little guys. You can put it together yourself. You can put together a couple of them yourself. And that little bird comes along with it too, so that's always nice.